I knew it. I made the right decision not to fall for this person's apology, and honestly, I am glad. But yeah, since it's been 2 weeks since I posted my video on her, I cannot believe it, but I was right. I knew eventually that she would, of course, continue to get worse since he's now on an update with Nyvalk. And honestly, cannot believe this, but yeah, I was indeed right. And honestly, I am still disappointed that I thought I could trust her, but like, I guess. But yeah, basically, Winterxlaven has gotten herself in more controversies and more some nonsense drama. Like, one from, like, Nyvalk and Winter, which is definitely really crazy, I gotta say. I gotta find this drama to be really crazy. It kind of reminds me of another drama, like, you know, the Parlanet board gamer drama. But yeah, overall, I knew eventually I would probably want to make a video on this, considering the fact that I did talk about Winterxlaven before. And yeah, I do think it was worth talking about her again, considering the fact that I did talk about her. And by the way, she even said that she's not gonna talk about the drama. Okay, yeah, sir, go ahead. But I hate to break it to you, but it's not gonna work like that. Like, you see, you just been exposed for some new stuff. So like, if you really want to, of course, bring out and stop mentioning drama, at least actually apologize, and then we'll stop. But since you're not gonna do that, then may as well be like that. I mean, your apology was fake anyways, and I don't know how so many people were even thinking of it. And speaking of which, one of her fans, of course, said that, oh, please apologize. She did, but it was not really convincing enough. And speaking of which, she, of course, did make a response to the drama, but I may as well just see her side of the story, since, honestly, I'm still not convinced, gotta say.
The last thing I'm going to do is let someone who used my 1 million Robux I gave him. That was all supposed to be donated to people who never had Robux before. But he decided to go behind everyone's back and buy himself super face. And when I confront him, he claims that he's just investing for the future. But not only did he use the 1 million Robux for super, he also made UG with the Robux. Nyvalk has begged me to promote things for him, used me for views, and cannot take no for an answer.
Well, you should have seen this coming, Winter, I gotta say. And the reason why, because, like, Nyvalk literally had a good reason to betray you, and honestly, I'm glad to see that he did do that. Because, like, ever since I found out about your true colors, I cannot believe that people were actually right about you the entire time. Like, I really am still disappointed in myself. So, like, Winter, you should have seen this coming anyways. Like, you should have never scammed, and then maybe that would have not happened at least. And besides, Nyvalk is a much more better person that deserves more views and more subscribers than you. Like, I don't know how you're still at 40,000. Like, I'm pretty sure you would pretty much have lots of people, you know, unsub. That's the reason why it could be possibly that you're sub-butting. I can tell Nyvalk's not sub-butting since, you know, his videos actually get a lot of good amount of views. I know his channel recently surpassed my subscriber count, but like, whatever. But like, I'm not really that focused on that. But still, Winter, it still doesn't make any sense for you to have 2 times more subscribers than me.
So the last thing I'm going to do is let him try and make me look like the bad guy.
Well, you scammed people, and of course, they'll try to admit that you actually did what's true, which is really messed up, and you didn't even try to, of course, apologize. So, like, you kind of are a bad guy. Well, technically a bad girl, technically, in a sense. But still, though, like, oh my goodness. Whatever, let's see what you have to say. Like, I'm gonna try to at least understand her side of the story as far as I can to see if it's convincing or not. Because it's not really entirely convincing for me to whatsoever when it comes from a scammer.
So I'm not sure what made him decide to make an exposing video on me. But my clear assumption, and this makes the most sense, is my friend on February 21st comment this on Nyvalk's community post.
Winter doesn't like you, bruh. Are you okay?
Then someone commented on my friend's comment that made him say this.
I'm friends with Winter, LOL. She hates him because he begged her for promotion every day. Exposing video with proof soon.
Also, Nyvalk claimed that his thumbnail with my name in it was all just for clicks.
It's a joke, lol. I need click-through rates. Thumbnail is old, by the way. I don't feel like changing it. Also, people have asked me this question.
That's one of the many times Nyvalk has used me. But after my friend made those comments, I'm pretty sure Nyvalk started to assume that I was gonna make an exposing video on him. But the question is, if you knew you did nothing wrong, then why are you so quick to expose me?
Well, based off what it looks like, you literally said something disgusting to Nyvalk, and I gotta say that is kind of odd, because you literally said, oh yes, it's kind of disgusting if you ask me. And yes, males can also experience this before, not just females, like, you know, oh my goodness. And that's really disgusting for you to say that. Like, he was just, of course, asking you about when's your birthday, and like, what? You went too far by literally saying nonsense like this. And if you're wondering, just watch the Nyvalk's video, and you will understand why, the context. I know it says cake, but like, it's something more instead.
He claims that I have sent him weird messages, which is true.
Oh, okay. Thank you for disobeying. But yeah, glad to see that Winter has admitted that she actually did send him weird messages. At least that's funny. Just to clarify, though, this doesn't make Winter, of course, a predator, considering the fact that she is, in a teenager and that she's underage to become a predator anyways. And plus, Nyvalk is a minor himself as well. So, like, that doesn't make her a predator. But it's still really disgusting, even to saying that to another minor when you're a minor yourself. So, like, even though it may not make you a predator, if you're saying that to another minor when you're a minor yourself, it's still really disgusting, I gotta say. And that's especially the case when it comes to my next video, when I will mention. And you'll see in a minute, but like, I want to continue on with this video though.
But have you seen the amount of times he has sent me weird messages? He asked me to promote his group, and I said no, and then he said I will diddy you. Not only that, but he told me he would meow on call, just for me to promote one of his videos.
I will agree with you on this, that Nyvalk has some bit of explaining to do, even though I feel more convenient on joining Nyvalk's side. I mean, consider the fact that I did subscribe to him, but if he does, then I'll probably unsub for him for now and remain neutral until I can find a clear opposition. But in all seriousness though, I'm pretty sure the weird messages he sent are not as odd and weird though as compared to yours though, since he did, I mean, I do question what he means by literally diddy, but still though, it's still really embarrassing from a scammer doing something like this.
And we usually joke around with weird messages, but he wants to be weird and make it look like I was the only one sending him weird messages, when in reality, he was doing the same thing to me.
At least his weird messages aren't as weird as compared to yours, basically from what I've seen, because based on what it looks like, it doesn't seem like Nyvalk is going too far by even trying to groom you, considering the fact that, it's still disgusting. So, like, I don't even understand why you even tried to say if you're claiming Nyvalk is trying to spread some weird messages to you. Like, Nyvalk has been doing some questionable stuff that I will admit that is kind of odd, but that doesn't mean that you are still 1,000 times worse than Nyvalk anyways.
This is the next level. I want clout that everybody keeps talking about. He just wants attention and I'm done with it. He has tried to make me promote everything for him ever since we became friends.
Hello, why online but not respond? Cause I already said no and you keep pushing it. Bro, please, if you do it, I will leave you alone. I will give you video ideas. I will do anything for you, please. Anything you want.
This is fanboy behavior, and it was all for promotion on his group, UGC and more, and I find it very weird how he just wouldn't stop even though I told him no. He also begged me for super for no reason. I said no because I didn't want to give him more Robux than he already has.
I mean, I will kind of agree with you that it is kind of odd for Nyvalk to say that, but still though, like, you should have not seen this coming anyways. I mean, you should have seen this coming, that's what I meant to say. But still though, like, Winter, if you really wanted to, of course, not let this happen, like, you could have just at least, actually show us that you're actually redeeming. But based off what it looks like, it doesn't seem like you're demugging anything whatsoever.
He was going to sell the super, I think, and I was planning on giving that to someone else who wanted to help me spend my limited's Robux, cause he already had 1 million Robux. In the future I will sell the rest of my limiteds and give it all away. As of right now, just finished donating the 3 million Robux that was in my group, so I need a little break. Speaking of Robux, Nyvalk tried to say that I didn't donate the Robux properly. Boy, do not make me off. You expect me to donate to over 200,000 people? 69 Robux? Do you not realize how long that would take me? I would have to find each individual person that bought my game, which would take literal years cause it's over 300,000 people and I'm only one person.
Well, once again, your fault for, doing this to people. I really cannot believe Winter would still, of course, do something like this. Winterxlaven, just to clarify, of course. But still, it's your fault, Winterxlaven. Not Nyvalk's, not any of us as well.
It's very sad how Nyvalk doesn't reason before saying stuff. It's also sad how he lied to me about buying his Roblox clothing for $100, but that's a lie cause his clothing looks stolen. Here he claims that he paid $100 for his Roblox clothing and I was confused cause why are you paying so much for clothing? But then later he says he paid $100 for UGC, and in fact not his Roblox clothing. He says he spent $100 for the UGG, not the clothing. Something doesn't seem right. Why would he lie about something like that?
Okay, what? Like, I'm literally confused right now, literally seeing this. Like, I literally questioned, like, what is going on over here? Like, if anybody knows what's going on, if you actually spend Robux on buying clothes, maybe you can clear this up. But in all seriousness, though, like, why am I even still trying to even believe in her, considering the fact that, she was exposed for scamming?
And he did in fact use the 1 million scam Robux to buy his UGC. My friend was able to get a hold of the UGC creator who made Nyvalk's UGC. Nyvalk paid 14,000 Robux to buy the UGC. Nyvalk barely had any Robux in his account, so obviously he used my Robux to buy it. And Melody is no better. I gave her 1 million Robux and she had it sitting in her account for over 2 weeks. It had been 12 days and I was able to donate way more than her, and she didn't even try and donate. And then she decided to act as my friend once again.
Well, this is what happens when you, of course, literally put your trust on too much people. And by the way, Winter, I'm gonna say you're still no better in this situation, considering the fact that from what I heard, you said rude things to her anyways. And that's basically what I saw from one of her videos, but you can try to find it because I honestly don't remember, so therefore I cannot screenshot and show you the evidence. But basically what it looks like, I'm pretty sure I did see her, and plus you could try to guess, since consider the fact that I did show you a screenshot about Winter saying weird stuff to Nyvalk anyways.
She faked being my friend just so she can end up exposing me later. Melody, why you betray Winter? I was never on her side. But you acted like you were on her side. Also, what you and Nyvalk will do with the Robux Winter gave you. Yes, exactly. So obviously I was very mad when I seen this, so I immediately sent her this message, cause she can't keep walking all over me. She thinks I'm a person who can't speak my mind and will act like everything is fine. I will admit, I was pretty harsh and probably shouldn't have been too mean, but I was just very mad.
Oh, okay, so you actually saw the evidence. Okay, never mind, you can actually already see the evidence there. But yeah, that's basically what she said to her, and I gotta say is that's literally rude for you to say that. Like, I know it is kind of a normal thing to, of course, say words like that, but like, if you really wanted to, of course, do that, you could have done it in a more nicer way instead of literally trying to assume that by literally being rude to her by even saying swear words, which is ironic.
And we can't really attack me for saying K, when Nyvalk literally allows it in his Discord server. Like, that's literally a anime girl, most likely unconscious on a rope. That's not cool to publicly show to your fans.
I mean, I can technically agree with you on that part, but still, this is still coming from someone that literally, of course, scammed people and literally continues to refuse that, literally, that what she did was wrong. I mean, she did, but still, and she, of course, continued to fake her apology. So, like, why should I even still continue to, of course, fully agree that Nyvalk is, of course, literally, you know.
Anyways, let's react to what people had to say on my past allegations. I will most likely do a video where I react to hate or exposing videos on me if you guys really want me to.
Winterxlaven is known as Silly Mocat. Silly Mocat used to do rage bait content like Lisa Gaming.
Who in the world told you I made rage bait content like girl?
Didn't you mention that in this video? You literally mentioned that you only did this just to, of course, you were bored and literally wanted to, of course, do rage bait, and you said you were inspired by Lisa Gaming when you claimed that she was a quote rage bait channel. Yeah, like, this is kind of really moronic and literally ironic, if you ask me. Now, I know it is possible that she could have forgotten, which that is, of course, okay, but still, like, this still comes from a scammer anyways, and consider the fact that she's now being exposed. So, like, why are you even mentioning this if you just kind of forgotten this? Like, I know it is sometimes a common thing for people to, of course, forget stuff, but still.
I never made rage bait content. I was inspired by Lisa Gaming in the past, yes. But I never did rage bait like her.
Well, yeah, maybe because of the fact that she's not a rage bait channel. Like, oh my goodness. Like, maybe you should probably look up the definition of rage bait channels, like, if you ask me. Now, I know it is kind of difficult to sometimes tell if a channel is, of course, rage bait, which is, of course, okay. It is okay to give them attention at times. But, like, if you're seriously gonna call them a rage bait channel, have a good reason to. Because I don't see any good reason for you to call Lisa Gamer Relax a rage bait channel. Because she's not.
Silly Mocat Winterxlaven started scamming people for Robux, telling people to buy her game passes, and etc. She scammed millions of Robloxian players.
I regret that so much. I was only 13 and didn't want nothing but Robux. That doesn't give me any right to scam though. But I'm glad I was able to donate it all back to the Roblox community and make people smile and happy.
So why did you do it then if you knew that it was gonna be wrong to do and literally admitted that it was wrong? Like, what? Like, I'm literally confused right now and literally losing brain cells because, like, to be fair though, this is Winter we're talking about. Winterxlaven, technically. Consider the fact that she did literally admit that what she was doing was actually true. So, like, what are you even trying to say? And if I was your age still, Winter, which I sometimes do miss I was, but, like, it's 13's unlucky number. Like, if I was still your age though, Winterxlaven, then I would, of course, not do it. Because it was crazy. Because even my 13-year self, despite the fact that I was still actually, you know what, I don't want to mention it. At least I was still smart enough to not do stuff like this anyways.
Hating on Winterxlaven, and if fans of her pop up on my channel doing inappropriate comments, you will get blocked from my channel.
Girly, if you're watching this, just know you cannot hide or block anyone from your channel. I've tried. It's not possible.
Okay, what? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, of course you can indeed block people and literally report them and literally hide them. Like, what are you even talking about? Like, YouTube literally has an option for that. Like, are you literally forgetting that? Like, I know it is kind of sometimes impossible for you to not know someone of social media options, but still, like, blocking and reporting and even hiding them is literally an easy thing to notice on YouTube. Like, here, let me just show you by recording on my iPad. Okay, so I'm just here on my iPad and I'm gonna see. Oh, wow, look at that. I do have the option to, of course, block this person. Yeah, you see what I mean? And I can also, of course, hide the user from the channel. Like, you see what I mean right over here? You can literally see these options right over here. So yeah, now you see it, Winterxlaven. Like, you can literally, of course, even block them on, you know, comment section. Like, here, let me just show you, I believe, if I can find it. Wait, do I even have the... Okay, yeah, I have to go to my channel then, so that way I can, yeah, so, like, yeah. Here it is. Okay, don't mind these private videos. The reason why I'm doing that is because, yeah. So yeah, here it is. Here it is on my other video, and wow, would you look at that? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, look at that. I have the option to actually hide the from channel. So yeah, you see what I mean? You see what I mean that I can show you that you can literally, of course, block person.
Anyway, let's get to the topic. She was saying for the people who joined her group would get Robux. She was just basically using the if you join my group, you will get Robux for views.
At first, I was actually giving people Robux. But then my video blew up and there was too many people begging for Robux. So then I gave him up on giving people Robux and stopped donating and stuff. And then it became a scam because I became very lazy and busy and didn't have time to give Robux to anyone.
Okay, this is probably the only reason I can actually agree with you. And so yeah, at least you did give out one reason. But like, that's about it. This is probably the only reason I can probably agree with you on. Like, the other reason I, of course, kind of agreed with you on is not so convincing. But this one is definitely convincing. But still, like, if you did not want that to happen, you should have not scammed anyways. Like, it's your literally fault that you literally happened. But like, I wouldn't blame you since it can be tiring to deal with anyways. So like, I guess I can't blame you for that.
Going to show you her other identities. She decided to make normal content when she started as Winterxlaven. She also used other people's videos and didn't ask for permission for using other people's videos.
Very big misconception. YouTube allows you to use other people's videos as long as you give them credit and add significant amount of commentary to that other person's content or video.
Okay, this is definitely another point I could definitely agree with on. So yeah, I guess you've made 2 good points at least, so that's something. But still, please don't come from a scammer, so that's still not saying much. But yeah, basically, that's of course okay as long as you at least add something to it. Which I of course do that since I'm of course doing that, you know, on your video right now, which I actually even anyways. Yeah, like, you basically did mention the problem with, of course, the YouTube strike system, so I guess I could give you that. And yeah, you gotta make sure you, of course, at least give them credit, or at least add, you know, some commentary of it. I'm literally looking at you, Benj Extra, if you think you could just copyright strike people like this, you know. Like, seriously, though, like, I think you already know what I'm referring to. Whatever, let's see what Winter also has to say.
So I'm literally doing nothing wrong, and many YouTubers like Snisperwolf does the same thing in her videos. If you go on to Sniper Wolf YouTube channel, you can visibly see she uses other people's content. All her thumbnails are the same as well. She puts a bunch of credits in her description and in her video as well. So don't attack me when there's multiple people doing it.
Okay, why are you all of a sudden using a doxer as a great example? Because you didn't realize that he literally doxed somebody, right? Like, I know there are some people that of course do that, but you can at least reference someone that's literally more better and literally less guilty compared to, like, I mean, VP Awesome I know does this, considering the fact that I still don't like him since he's a child abuse supporter, but oh well, it's like he actually doxed someone. But still, like, you gotta at least be careful on who you trust, and if there's any possible chance that you use trust as a Sniper Wolf, which I'm not exactly sure if you do, because you're probably not aware, but still, you should definitely be aware about as a Sniper Wolf's true accents.
She also wanted to get hate on her Ragebait channel. Early reminder, she said she's going to refund the people that brought her game.
That's probably the only thing she has said so far that was fully true. That I was going to give away all the Robux.
But a lot of people are saying that she's just trying to get attention, so she can be more popular and get views more.
Get attention by getting the whole rant community against me? No bro. Why would do that only for attention?
For me, I feel like, I don't know if I should forgive her, because what if she does it all again?
Girl, trust I will not do it all again. I have no time and energy to scam again.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, that's sarcasm because I can tell that Winterxlaven will find a way to screw up like she is, of course, doing right now.
And plus, she can post it on her channel, and it would get into a bigger situation.
No clue what you are talking about.
And plus, if you ever try to do rage bait content, that can get you to a bad reputation.
I know it could. I was 13. I was bored, had no friends, and wanted attention. Just for fun, and I didn't even do rage bait content. I did brain rot shorts.
Also, scamming little kids is not quite fun like admin leave. Some people can use dangerous websites and little kids will just believe it, and then it is dangerous options.
I wasn't giving people any link to click. I was purely telling them to join my group or buy my game for Fast Pass. Anyways, I am done for today. I was literally making most of this video while in a restaurant.
Phew, at least the video ended it at least, so I guess that's something. But still, this is still coming from a scammer, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, you can already tell I did not like this video. Like, I will give it is kind of a slight improvement over the last video she of course did, but still, it's still not really good anyways. Especially because regarding the situation between Winterxlaven and Nyvalk. So therefore, Winterxlaven, you did a not so good job. Like, there are some points I can kind of understand where you're coming from, but if you really wanted me to actually convince me to join your side in this drama, then you really gotta do better than this. But other than that, I'm still more convinced joining Nyvalk's side, even though Nyvalk has done some questionable stuff in this drama. I still more for convented to, of course, join Nyvalk's side, considering the fact that it made more sense. Plus, this is still coming from a scammer, but whatever. Anyways, we'll just end the video. I'm gonna see if she's gonna respond to this or not. Since he did actually respond to a video, I'm gonna see if she's gonna respond to my video and, of course, other videos. But we'll see about that. Anyways, that's it for videos. Bye.